Satnam everyone, welcome. My name is Salima, yoga therapist, and if you're on this channel, it's because you found Kundalini Yoga for transformation, leadership, and impact. Today, joining me is Shaliza, Kundalini Yoga teacher and mentor for our Kundalini Yoga Teacher Training program. Today's topic is on menstrual cycle. So we'll be doing a practice that will help bridge the gap between when your cycle first starts and then slowly and eventually coming off of your cycle. This is a series of movements, really basic asanas, but very powerful and impactful to allow flow, to allow you to really harness the wild woman inside of you as you come to your menstrual cycle. So let's begin. Place your palms together at the center of your chest. Sit up tall and straight. We begin with the Adi mantra. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Now a few more cleansing breaths. Inhale very deeply. Exhale completely. One more time. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Keep your eyes closed. And focus now on the wonder and the creation of your cycle. Focusing on flow. Focusing on the uniqueness of your cycle. And let's begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale very deeply and exhale completely. Slowly relax your hands all the way down to your knees. And from here, just taking a moment to tune into your inner wisdom, to tune into the movements, the breath work, and the flow of energy so that you can really take advantage of this time in your monthly cycle. We'll move first to child's pose. So from here, moving onto your hands and knees, and then settling back onto your hips. Taking a few long, deep breaths here. And as you do this, feel yourself settling into your body. Do your best to press your buttocks against your heels. And you can press your palms into the ground. If extending the arms is not comfortable, you can lower your arms down by your sides. Keep the palms facing up so that you can feel very relaxed. Feel the pressure against your abdominal area. Feel the pressure against your ovaries. This is where we as women hold our stress. First place is in the ovaries. And so here, really notice a gentle pressing down, your weight on top of your weight, allowing a little gentle massage. From here, take a deep inhale and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale very deeply and exhale. And then one more time, take a deep inhale and exhale. From here, very smoothly move on to your hands and knees for cat and cow. Each of these movements that we're doing right now are gentle and are a good way to transition your body from non-menstrual to menstrual cycle. So from here, beginning your cat and cow, inhaling as you look up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, round the spine, look towards your knees. Good. Go at a speed that works best for you. Inhaling as you come up, arching up, and as you exhale, looking towards your knees. Beautiful. Here we're working on the spine and allowing a gentle flow, reminding the body of the flow of movement from downwards, from the hips downwards. This is the time of creation. This is a time to stay steady and inward. Maybe this is the time where you feel a little bit more quiet, a little more reserved. It's a perfect time for meditation and for inner reflection. Just a few more rounds here. Go at your own pace. You might be working a little slower, a little faster than how you're seeing Shaliza move on the screen. And that's perfectly okay. Last two. Good. Last one. And then bring everything to stillness. Come to the center. And release. Just reset your hands now. Make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are about hip width apart. We're moving into hip rolls. Very good exercise for here, massaging all the sexual organs, the organs of reproduction, as well as elimination. Having healthy bowel movements at this time is really good too. Remember, this is a time to flush out all toxins, to reset, to restart. You may notice that your cycle also synchronizes with the moon. So moving here in a rhythm, and finding that rhythm with your breath, inhaling as you circle forward and exhaling as you circle to the back. Beautiful. Last two movements in this direction, and then we'll change it up. Coming all the way to center. Good. Reset if you need to. Make sure that your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are hip width apart, and then move in the opposite direction. Same movement, but in the opposite directions. So as you move in these gentle ways, there's a few things to keep in mind when you are in the beginning of your menstrual cycle, and that is to avoid really heavy movements, strenuous movements, and really to allow the body to relax. That means from a Kundalini Yoga perspective to avoid breath of fire, root lock, any squeezing or tensing of the abdominal or lower chakra area, and then finally no inversions. So no downward dog, no headstands, shoulder stands, anything like that. And that's really to keep you safe and to move with the natural flow of energy outside of the body. So here, remember to move with the flow of your breath. So inhaling as you circle forward, exhaling as you circle back, at a speed and a rhythm that really matches how you're feeling today. Last few rounds. Beautiful. Take a deep inhale, come all the way up to center. And exhale. From here, we're making our transition down onto the mat for cobra pose, modified cobra pose. So it's very gentle. So making your way down onto your mat, bringing your weight onto your forearms, and really laying down the elbow all the way down to the wrists, down onto the mat. Make sure your toes are relaxed onto the mat. And from here, take a deep inhale and then arch the spine all the way up. So you can hold your eyes closed or you can hold them open, whichever feels most comfortable, and take some long, deep breaths here. Feel your pelvis against the floor underneath you and really relax your buttocks. We're stretching out the front of the body as well as the back of the body, giving a little bit more length to the spine. Inhaling and exhaling for a count of 4 to really deepen and take advantage of this beautiful stretch. If you feel that you need to come out of the posture, you can simply roll yourself all the way back down again and then come back into it. Just retracing your steps, walking back into the posture. Make sure that your elbows are tucked in towards your body so that you have proper support. We're avoiding the full expression of cobra on the hands so that there isn't any pulling or tearing in the back of the body. From here, take a deep inhale and then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, bring yourself all the way down, resting your face or your forehead onto the mat. Relax, let everything go. Relax. From here, we're coming back into an upright position, preparing for camel pose. So curling all the way up. Come into rock pose onto your knees and onto your heels. You can curl the toes at the back or relax them, whichever feels more comfortable for you. If you curl your toes, you have a little bit more height, and that makes it a little bit more comfortable. Bring your hands onto the back of your buttocks, as if you're putting your hands into your back pockets. And then from here, arch the spine all the way up. Good. We'll take a few long, deep breaths here. 10 breaths, inhaling and exhaling. A few more breaths here. And release. Slowly, gently bring your spine back to a straight angle. Relax your hands down. And from here, come onto your buttocks. We're swinging all the way around so that you can come into bridge pose, lying onto your back. Good. So lying onto your back, bringing your feet flat onto the ground. Reach towards your feet, but no requirement to grab onto your ankles. Relax your hands down onto the mat. And then from here, gently lift your hips. Inhale, lift the hips all the way up. And then exhale, lower down. Inhaling as you come all the way up. And exhaling as you go down. Continue this movement. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now, something to keep in mind if you're a regular practitioner of Kundalini Yoga and you have heard the idea to practice every day for 40 days, one particular Kriya, know that your menstrual cycle doesn't opt you out. In other words, you don't have to start at zero again to bypass your cycle. Come over here, do this short practice, allow yourself to sink into a gentle, respectful practice for the female body, and allow yourself the 3 days of grace to move into the heaviest part of your flow, allow the flow to take place, and then resume your Kriya, not having to miss any days. A few more rounds, inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you go down. And really lift your hips up as high as it feels comfortable. So again, we're wanting to be very gentle in our approach. Inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you go down. Last two. And as you come to this last one, lift your hips up and hold. Take 3 breaths here with the hips lifted. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and one more time, inhale, and then slowly, gently relax the hips down. Press your buttocks right into the mat and just reset your body. Come to a place of comfort, relax your shoulders, reset your hands. Good, so from here, extend the arms all the way out to the sides, and then relax your knees down to one side. Both knees go one side, and head goes in the opposite direction. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Come all the way back to center, bringing your knees back to center, and then dropping them in the opposite direction, head turns to the opposite. Good. 3 breaths. And again, the feeling and the movement should feel very relaxing, comforting. So if moving the knees all the way down to the floor doesn't feel comfortable, then remember to modify as your body needs. Gently coming all the way back to center. Straighten the legs out and relax your arms down by your sides. Palms are facing up. We'll take a gentle moment here of breath and relaxation. Feeling your body relax into the mat. Relax your toes. Relax your legs. Relax your back and the front of your body. Relax your ovaries, your reproductive organs. Relax your womb space. Relax your heart, your face. Relax your hair. Relax all the hair on your body. Relax. And now a poem by Sapphire Rose. It's called She Let Go. She let go. Without a thought or a word, she let go. She let go of the fear. She let go of the judgments. She let go of the confluence of opinions swarming around her head. She let go of the committee of indecision within her. She let go of all the right reasons. Wholly and completely, without hesitation or worry, she just let go. She didn't ask anyone for advice. She didn't read a book on how to let go. She didn't search the scriptures. She just let go. She let go of all the memories that held her back. She let go of all the anxiety that kept her from moving forward. She let go of the planning and all the calculations about how to do it just right. She didn't promise to let go. She didn't journal about it. She didn't write the projected date in her day timer. She made no public announcement and put no ad in the paper. She didn't check the weather report or read her daily horoscope. She just let go. She didn't analyze whether she should let go. She didn't call her friends to discuss the matter. She didn't do a 5-step spiritual mind treatment. She didn't call the prayer line. She didn't utter one word. She just let go. No one was around when it happened. There was no applause or congratulations. No one thanked her or praised her. No one noticed a thing. Like a leaf falling from a tree, she just let go. There was no effort. There was no struggle. It wasn't good and it wasn't bad. It was what it was, and it was just that. In the place of letting go, she let it all be. A small smile came over her face. A light breeze blew through her. And the sun and the moon shone forevermore. A poem by Sapphire Rose. Inhale very deeply. Squeeze your hands, squeeze your feet, and release. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bring your knees to your chest and gently rock from side to side. Turn over to one side. Take a moment. And from here, come all the way up to seated. quick meditation to balance the menstrual cycle. Sitting in a cross-legged position now, extend your fingers forward. We're using the mantra Sa, Ta, Na, Ma silently and moving the fingers at the same time. So as you hear the word in your mind, Sa, bring the first finger and thumb to touch. Ta on your middle fingers, Na on your ring fingers, and Ma on your baby fingers. And as you do this, silently chanting this mantra, inhale in 4 sniffs. And then a long exhalation at the end. So I'll speak the mantra out, you do the breath work, and move your fingers at the same time. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. 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 Last round. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Press your palms together at the center of your chest. We close our practice now with a long Sat short Nam, placing the palms together at the center of your chest. Sit up tall and straight. Focus in between the eyebrows and slightly above. Sat Nam means truth is my name. Inhale very deeply. Sat Nam. Please ground yourself by bringing your forehead and your palms to the ground, bowing in eternal reverence to your body, to your cycles, to your creative and fertile abilities. Sat Nam. If you like what we're doing on this channel, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And of course, if you're looking for more information, you can always email me at love@yogavision@gmail.com. Ask me for a numerology session or find out more about our Kundalini Yoga Teacher Training program at yogavision.com. Sat Nam. My name is Salima, yoga therapist. See you next time.